Welcome everyone to the Israel Chesed Center Tehillim Day, a fabulous idea. Hopefully it could be repeated every year and in other communities. And we hope that you come out of this day with some new insights and chizuk and inspiration for our Tehillim. The message of justice, the push for justice, has to begin to take over the world because some inspired person, inspired by God, not just left to their own devices, starts to speak about justice.
May this gathering be a source of strength for all of us. May all our tefillot in Him in the best possible way. And may we all continue to support each other with genuine unity and warmth and understanding. Thank you for coming.
Sefer Tehillim has accompanied and inspired Klal Yisrael through every single twist and turn throughout our history.
Look at Pasuk Yudalit, where we started. Yom Yirah, on the day of fear, Ani Elecha Avtach. I turn to you, Hashem, because there is nowhere else. Look at Pasuk Tes. Noidi Sofarta Ata. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you have counted my wanderings, from the word nod, to wander, nod and nod, by Kayan. Sima Dimasi Benodcha. Listen to the poetry there. Place my tears in your container. Do you see what he just did? He placed the word of wandering, my wandering, Hashem, you noticed my wandering, place my tears in your bottle, in your flask, but the word to wander and the flask are the same word. That's what he just did, right? Meaning, Hashem, please, you, only you, know what I cry at night. You know the exhaustion, emotionally and physically, that I'm experiencing now, with nowhere to go. Please, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, do we feel like this? We've had moments in life like this. We all have. The longer we live, the more painful they get. These are very difficult. These are very difficult moments. David Melech feels like his back is to the wall, there's nowhere out. And he escapes by the skin of his teeth.
I think it's actually so special and beautiful that the Israel Chesed Center organized this event about Tehillim. We all know the Israel Chesed Center, those of us who are here, not live locally, for all that they do physically to help support the Tehillim, all that they do to help us remember and keep on our minds the plight of not just our Tehillim, but Achinim B'nai Yisrael and Paretz Yisrael that continues every single day. Somehow, I think for our own sanity, it's easier to kind of feel like, oh, it's fine, it's over. There are mothers in this room with Tehillim in Lebanon. And of course, there are thousands of others in Israel whose sons are in Lebanon and other parts of Israel, continuing to really put themselves out there to help protect our beloved Eretz Yisrael. And recognizing that we do that by, yes, sending helmets and sending supplies, but of course, through our tefillos, is probably the most powerful thing that we can do so far on a consistent basis. Is just such a beautiful combination of things that the Israel Chesed Center stands for, to remind us of all that we're able to do to connect.
My close friends, they involved in Merkaz Chesed. I hear that you have an idea to take together everybody to say Tehillim, to pray for Am Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael. Praying as a big power. I think this is the best idea what you're doing. To pray Tehillim, to speak to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I think what you're doing is gewaldig. And I believe, Be'ezrat Hashem, that with your praying, with your emunah, Hashem will help us, that Am Yisrael will see the call of Mamish Nisim. Because we're very close to the Geulah, very close. We need the last push. With you praying, Hashem will receive Shemeyat Filas Kol Peh. He hears everything everybody that asks. Mishrush Yud Filas, Hashem will help us. We'll see the Geulah Shleimah, and we'll sit in Eretz Yisrael with peace and simra in our hearts.
my Binyamin was in Gaza. So I assumed, obviously, that he can't get to Tehillim. He's busy fighting. It happened to be that after the first 2 weeks in Gaza, he messaged me. I just want to let you know I've been doing Tehillim. He goes, why'd you have to? I've been doing it. And then came that fateful Shabbos that most of you know about. When that Shabbos morning, when I was in shul and started feeling incredibly antsy and uncomfortable and needed to go home after Kriyat Torah, Parshat Toldot, and I go home and I start saying Tehillim, 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 crying with my little Chana, to which then my Chana goes over to the bookshelf and gets Sefer Mitzvot HaBitachon, Book of Emunah Bitachon, where we open to learn together, and we open up and this is what we started learning about. The one who trusts in Hashem is surrounded by his loving kindness. And we learned about how we relate to Hashem through that. The way we treat Hashem is the way he treats us. If we turn to him with love, he treats us with love. With din, he treats us with din. And this is what we were learning about. Literally, at the moment his neshama went up. This is Habotech B'Hashem Chesed Yisrael.
It is a book that is for all time. The Medrash says in Tehillim that David HaMelech wrote Tehillim to express the past, the present, and the future of the Jewish people. That all of Tehillim can speak to anybody at any point, at any time in Jewish history.
This is a plea, Hashem, to answer us on our day of distress. Yancha Hashem beyond sorrow. That he should send help from the heavens, that he should support us from Sion, that he should remember the karbanos that we offered, that he should save his Mashiach. It is a plea to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the times of our distress.
Ezri Me'im Hashem, he, the one who created those very mountains, is the only one to whom I can turn. So I imagine looking at the vastness of the universe, paralyzed by the grandeur of its enormity, and am then reminded that Hashem is in charge. He is bigger than the world, and no one less than he is my Ezri, my helpmate who can wash away and solve some of those challenges that I face.
Tehillah is about shaping our heart. It's about shaping our internal emotional world. Your attitude towards life, that is what Tehillah is about. Your attitude towards life, clarified in you in fire, should help you towards this.
I would say the idea of mima'amakim also took on a completely different understanding, right? The idea, when we would watch the footage of the Chayalim going down into the tunnels, or the AI footage that, they made, helping us try to feel the pain and the suffering of our brothers and sisters who were suffering in the tunnels, the idea of people being physically bima'amakim, in the lowest, deepest places of the earth. I can't say this parak of Tehillim and not think about human beings who are literally buried alive. And the more we hear, the more we read, and I'm sure I'm not alone in having a little bit of an obsession with just wanting to hear more, read more, feel the feelings that the families and the hostages experienced, but to hear what they were accomplishing under there. Kiddush, Hamotzi, Shalom Aleichem, as Segev Kalfon said at the program the other night, singing Shalom Aleichem in the tunnels of Gaza, it just defies all understanding.
Rabbi Eliezer says that Tehillim is David's personal diary. You see the ups and the downs, the roller coasters of his life, everything from Keli Lama Zaftani to Mizmar Lasoda. Rabbi Yehuda says he didn't stop there. It wasn't only his personal diary, but what he represents is the joy and the anguish of every single Jew. By raise of hand, how many of you have had this experience where you were going through a challenging moment, a scary moment, you opened up your Tehillim, or a confusing moment, you opened up your Tehillim, and you started saying the words, and you're like, how did he know that I needed to see that? How did he know? Anyone with me? Anyone ever had that experience before? How did he know the exact words that I needed to say in this moment? Do you know why? Because David HaMelech wrote his personal diary, not just for himself.
I am so amazed by all the women in this room who consider themselves young women. I was told that this is supposed to be a shiur for young women, and with a woman in the room who is turning 100 in just a little bit, we are so honored. We are so honored that you have taught all of us what it means to be young. So, Baruch Hashem, lahagdil Torah ulaha'adira. I think it's an opportunity for us really to look forward instead of looking backward. Every individual has moments in their lives that are complicated. Every individual has moments in their lives that they feel some kind of confusion or maybe a distance from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But what an opportunity it is for us to look forward and to understand that as we look into the future and think about our future, is this not what the Jewish people stand for? Always looking toward our redemption and always imagining our geula.
Israel Chesed Center, Tehillim event. These amazing girls packing our boots for our Chaylim.
Hashem made all the foods. Hashem made all the midos. Hashem made all these things in our lives. You have to go back to that. Always think about, Hashem created this. He created a workday.
The idea with Tehillim as well, and again, I think it might be a new idea, choosing a parrot of Tehillim and personalizing so that there is a little bit of an intro, or at least an afterthought, something that you could add to make it your own.
Hashem should help each and every one of you, that wherever you are in life, David HaMelech should be with you, and should be getting even there. We should deserve Hashem to see their face of the Malk and the Sheikh and the Blessed Amitis and Amen and Amen.
Reflecting back on that beautiful day of Tehillim 2 weeks ago, the timeless words of David HaMelech echo in our minds. No matter what we're going through, just like David HaMelech was running for his life, we can close our eyes and imagine ourselves as sheep on the pasture and our shepherd Hashem taking care of all of our needs wherever we may go.
Oh, Jeff, that was an unbelievable event today. It was. To all those participants who made the Women's Tehillim Group experience successful, we thank you.
So our volunteers, our speakers, Rebbeim, Rebbitzins, teachers, everybody who showed up, and the women who came today with a sense of purpose, we tremendously appreciate it.
And of course, to the Young Israel of Lawrence Cedars for allowing us to take over the entire building.
We accommodated more than 500 women who came together today for a day of inspiration. But the truth is, I think it may be the two of us who are most inspired.
Indeed. And we've done over 300 events, and we always learn once again, each time we come together, amazing things happen.
This is not the finish line. Today was the fuel to keep us going, to help us keep the community going, raising money, raising awareness for Achenu B'nai Yisrael in Eretz Yisrael.
Our organization, as we've always said, every dollar goes to Israel, and it goes to helping widows and orphans, getting critical equipment to be our soldiers. We haven't stopped, and hopefully you won't stop either.
So please continue to work with us, to volunteer, to support us, to help us help our brothers and sisters in Israel.
Only together we can make a difference.
I think, as we've been saying since the beginning of the war, the Yachad Nunatzeach.